Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in the teachings of philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, offers profound insights into the human experience, particularly in facing adversity. In today's fast-paced world, where challenges can appear overwhelming, Stoicism provides a lens through which we can view hardship not as an endpoint, but as an opportunity for growth. The central theme of this exploration is a powerful assertion. You ain't a victim, you're a warrior. Adversity is inevitable, but it does not define us. Instead, it is our response to these challenges that shapes our identities and futures. In this journey, we will grapple with the nature of adversity, the power of perception, and the importance of personal agency. We will learn that to embrace our inner warrior means taking responsibility for our lives, adopting a mindset of resilience, and understanding that each of us has the power to fight back. As we explore each chapter, we will engage with practical exercises that will allow us to deepen our understanding of these principles and apply them in our own lives. Chapter 1. Understanding adversity. Adversity is a universal experience that manifests in various forms. Loss, betrayal, failure, and suffering are part of being human. Central to Stoicism is the understanding that hardships are not only to be expected, but also embraced as essential components of life. Life is filled with trials, and how we perceive and respond to these trials ultimately shapes our character. Philosophers like Epictetus teach us that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we react to them. This distinction is vital. Understanding what lies within our control and what does not can prevent us from falling into a mindset of victimhood. When we start viewing ourselves as victims of circumstance, we relinquish our agency and allow external factors to dictate our emotional state and self-worth. Instead, the warrior mentality requires us to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth. Historical figures like Nelson Mandela and Viktor Frankl exemplify this mindset. Mandela emerged from 27 years of imprisonment not focused on the injustices he faced, but rather on what he could achieve afterward. He transformed his adversity into a source of strength, ultimately guiding a nation towards reconciliation. Similarly, Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found purpose and meaning in his suffering, leading him to develop the principles of logotherapy. The lesson here is clear. Bad things happen, but they are not the essence of who we are. Rather, they are events that we can learn from, and through them, we can cultivate resilience. To embrace our identity as warriors, we must first acknowledge that hardship is an integral part of life. By accepting this truth, we empower ourselves to rise above the circumstances that seek to define us. So, the next time you encounter adversity, remember that you are not powerless. Utilize the struggle as a forge for your character. Reflect on past experiences where you faced challenges and emerged stronger. Write them down. Let them remind you that through adversity, strength is born. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your journey as a warrior starts with the recognition that although you face adversity, it does not define you. Chapter 2. The Power of Perception. At the core of Stoicism lies the understanding that our perceptions shape our reality. The way we interpret events, particularly negative ones, can either empower or disempower us. Stoics believe that when faced with adversity, it is not the event itself, but our interpretation of it that influences our emotional response. This principle emphasizes the power of cognitive appraisal, how we label and respond to situations. Adopting a Stoic perspective involves practicing the dichotomy of control. Not everything that happens to us is within our grasp, but we do have control over our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. For instance, if we lose a job, we could see it as a devastating blow or an opportunity for a new beginning. Understanding this can help us avoid falling into a victim mentality, which often leads to feelings of helplessness and despair. Reframing adversity is an essential skill in cultivating resilience. Cognitive behavioral techniques, which share roots with Stoic philosophy, can help individuals shift their perspectives and enhance emotional well-being. Imagine a situation where you faced criticism. Rather than perceiving it as a personal attack, consider it constructive feedback that can help you grow. This shift in perception allows you to focus on self-improvement rather than self-pity. Moreover, emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, is strengthened through practice. Journaling, mindfulness, and meditation can be effective tools for training our minds to adopt a resilient. The ability to bounce back from setbacks is strengthened through practice. Journaling, mindfulness, and meditation can be effective tools for training our minds to adopt a resilient perspective. Writing about our experiences can allow us to externalize our thoughts and feelings, providing clarity and understanding. Mindfulness practices help us stay rooted in the present moment, making it easier to detach ourselves from negative interpretations and to engage with our experiences more objectively. Ultimately, the lesson here is to recognize the power of perception. You can choose how to respond to adversity. By cultivating a mindset that seeks to find meaning and opportunity within challenges, you become the architect of your own life narrative. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca famously expressed, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." Thus, as you navigate the inevitable hardships in life, remind yourself that you possess the power to choose your response and reshape your experience. Chapter 3. Taking responsibility. Taking responsibility for our lives is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It embodies the belief that we are the primary agents of our fate, capable of steering our responses to the challenges we face. A key theme throughout Stoicism is that while we cannot control the external world, we have complete dominion over our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions. Embracing this truth places us squarely in the role of a warrior instead of a victim. This responsibility extends to how we interpret and react to the circumstances life throws our way. In moments of adversity, it is easy to point fingers. We may attribute our situation to fate, bad luck, or the actions of others. However, such a perspective disempowers us. By relinquishing responsibility, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow and learn from our experiences. Instead of succumbing to a state of victimhood, Stoicism teaches us to own our narratives. Acknowledge the choices you made leading up to the adversity and consider how you can take control moving forward. Tapping into our inner agency requires reflection and resolution. Historical figures like Nelson Mandela and Viktor Frankl exemplify the power of taking responsibility. Mandela chose to emerge from imprisonment not as a victim of oppression, but as a leader dedicated to the cause of justice. Frankl, faced with unimaginable suffering during the Holocaust, maintained a focus on his inner freedom, the freedom to choose how to cope with his circumstances. To embody this warrior spirit, begin by asserting your agency in small ways. Start practicing self-reflection by asking yourself questions like, "What can I learn from this situation?" or "How could I respond differently?" These reflections serve as cornerstones for personal growth. Journaling can be particularly effective here. Write about challenges you faced and analyze your thoughts and responses. What role did you play in these scenarios? How can you take ownership moving forward? The path to empowerment also includes setting realistic goals. By actively pursuing positive changes in your life, you reinforce your sense of agency and purpose. Even small victories can build momentum, transforming your mindset from one of victimhood to that of a warrior. Remember, taking responsibility is not about blame. It's about embracing your narrative and choosing a proactive approach to life. It's about acknowledging that while bad things happen, you possess the power to shape your response and destiny. As Marcus Aurelius stated, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. With this understanding, you step into the role of the warrior, ready to face your battles with courage and clarity. Chapter 4. The Warrior's Mindset. Adopting a warrior's mindset requires a conscious effort to cultivate specific attributes that define resilience, courage, and determination. In Stoicism, virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance form the foundation of a well-lived life. These cardinal virtues are not merely abstract concepts. They are practical tools that can help us navigate the complexities of adversity. A warrior's mindset begins with courage, the willingness to face challenges head-on rather than shying away from them. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. Stoic philosophers often spoke of the importance of confronting discomfort. As Epictetus suggested, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By choosing to face our fears, we grow stronger and more resilient, transforming adversity into a stepping stone. Beyond courage, wisdom is vital in determining the best course of action in challenging situations. It involves assessing the circumstances, grasping the lessons inherent in adversity, and applying them to future actions. Wisdom encourages us to act with prudence, making choices that align with our long-term values rather than short-term comforts. Justice, another cornerstone virtue, is about being fair and grounded in ethics, even during trying times. When adversity strikes, it can be tempting to act out of desperation or vindication. Maintaining a sense of justice ensures that we behave with integrity, demonstrating resilience not just for ourselves, but for others as well. Lastly, temperance or self-control helps us maintain balance even amidst chaos. A warrior recognizes that emotional reactions can cloud judgment. Practicing self-discipline allows us to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Mindfulness and meditation can be instrumental in cultivating this sense of calm and self-regulation. As we develop this warrior mindset, visualization techniques might prove beneficial. Picture yourself navigating through challenges and emerging victorious. This practice can create a mental blueprint for success, enhancing both motivation and emotional resilience. Engaging in physical training can also serve as a metaphor for mental resilience. Just as we strengthen our bodies through exercise, we strengthen our minds by embracing discomfort, learning to push through it, and emerging more capable. In summary, cultivating a warrior's mindset offers a powerful framework for dealing with life's challenges. By embodying the Stoic virtues of courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance, we can face adversity with strength and determination. Being a warrior is not defined by the absence of struggle, but by our unwavering commitment to rise above it. As you adopt this mindset, remember the wise words of Marcus Aurelius: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Transform yourself into the warrior you were meant to be, and let your actions speak louder than your circumstances. Chapter 5. The role of community and support. While Stoicism emphasizes personal agency and individual strength, it also acknowledges the critical role of community in fostering resilience. No warrior fights alone. Our connections with others provide much-needed support, wisdom, and encouragement throughout life's challenges. The Stoic ideal promotes a sense of shared humanity, recognizing that we are all interconnected. The importance of building a support network cannot be underestimated. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift, challenge, and inspire us can profoundly impact how we navigate adversity. We flourish in environments where we feel valued and understood, and these relationships can be cultivated through intentional effort. Finding mentorship can also be a vital aspect of building a robust support system. A mentor can offer wisdom, share experiences, and provide perspectives based on their own encounters with adversity. Their insights serve as a guide, helping us to see beyond our immediate struggles and understand the broader context of our journey. Seek individuals who embody the warrior mentality and ask them to share their stories. These shared experiences can offer not only solace, but also practical strategies for overcoming challenges. Moreover, the practice of solidarity is essential within communities. Stoicism teaches that we are all part of a larger whole, and our ability to empathize with others strengthens our own resilience. When we extend compassion and support to those around us, we not only foster a sense of connection, but also reinforce our beliefs in shared human experience. We begin to see that we are not isolated in our struggles. Others face battles too. To embody this warrior spirit, consider how you can contribute to your community. Volunteer. engage in service projects, or simply offer a listening ear to someone in need. These acts of kindness create bonds grounded in mutual support and can provide a sense of purpose that sustains us amid our challenges. Having a diverse support system is key. Friends, family, mentors, and even counselors can offer varying perspectives and insights that may illuminate paths we hadn't considered. Sharing our burdens with trusted individuals can lead to lightening the emotional load and facilitate a faster recovery. In conclusion, the role of community in a warrior's journey is indispensable. By building a network of support and engaging in acts of solidarity, we amplify our resilience. Remember to lean on others during trying times, just as you would offer your strength to them. Stoicism teaches that while we each fight our own battles, we are part of a larger tapestry of humanity. Together, we can thrive in adversity as warriors, drawing strength from our connections and experiences. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee." Let us nurture our communities as they are integral to our success and resilience.